Hello children. Time truly inspires us. That is why we are still trying to provide high quality of knowledge about productivity. By this, let me start our topic, New Kings and Kingdoms, chapter number 2, History. I am going to start with the page number 22. A closer look at Cholas. As you know, the three major dynasties rule in South, what we studied in last year, Cheras, Cholas and Pandyalas. Before proceeding further, let us look map 2, page number 22. Can you see Kaveri Delta on map page number 22? Tanjavur and Vijayawur, two important towns. This Kaveri Delta play a vital role in Chola dynasty. Right? Now, let me start with the story of Cholas. Muttiraya dynasty was a royal family in what is now the Indian state of Tamil Nadu. That time in Tamil Nadu, this family was very royal and they conquered all Kaveri Delta. That is why I written here, chiefly families in south subordinate to Pallavas. So Pallavas was rich kings and after this they conquered Pallavas, right? And they become so powerful. During 7th to 8th century, Muttiraya served Pallavas dynasty and controlled all Kaveri Delta and region, all the region nearby the Kaveri Delta. Then afterward, there are always fighting between the Muttiraya and Cholas. So Cholas also become so powerful afterwards after conquering the Muttiraya. And the Cholas are from Vijayawur dynasty, Vijayawur town. So we are going to study about Cholas first. Cholas dynasty, one of the longest ruling in the South India. Cholas dynasty are one of the longest ruling dynasty in South India. They ruled 9th century to 13th century in the areas of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. They spread Indian culture in foreign lands and construct grand temples and encourage Tamil literature also. So they were not only conquered that, they developed all sense of South India. We are going to study each and everything about Cholas dynasty. Right, my dear children? Then we'll start Vijayalaya, a great Chola chief who captured a Kaveri Delta from Muttiraya in the middle of 9th century. He built a town of Tanjavur and the temple of goddess Nishabodhini there. He was great successor. Vijayalaya was great king and he conquered so many regions and he also seized so many territories. Made Tanjavur as his capital. After him, King Rajaraja I was an able administrator in 985. That means after Vijayalaya, Rajaraja I came into power. He was quite smart king and his administration was very vigilant. He expanded his kingdom and strengthened his foundation. After this Rajaraja, his son came. His name was Rajendra I. He was also same like his father. He expanded and continues his policies of his father in 1035. He was so strong, he captured Cheras, Ganga Valley and Pandyas. That means the Cheras, Ganga Valley, Pandyas were overpowered by him. He built very strong navy. He built a strong naval force and he captured Sri Lanka. Can you see in the map down there is Sri Lanka in the south. So Sri Lanka and some of the South Asia countries and he began to oversee the trade. See, that time the trade was done by that time also king used to do the trade, overseas trade, because for their prestige and for their power. So this scenario, that time also same thing is happening, and today also same. The ways are different, but the history always repeat, as you know. Right. Now come to the next point: splendid temples and bronze sculpture. First of all, we see the what is splendid. Splendid is very big, huge. And the splendid temple of Tanjavur and Gangakonda Cholapuram, built by Raja I and Rajendra I. They were very fond of making their temples. They create a foundation. There is some economy behind the temples, We are going to see further. And he built a Bidreshwara temple, that is a temple of Shiv in Tanjavur. There were various economy and social and cultural activity associated with the temples. Mostly Cholas dynasty eras, temples are similarly in design and has a similar name. Especially they have a Dravidian style design. There are different types of the temples. When you go for higher classes, you are going to study about that thing. Let me discuss more about the temples, because temples play a vital role in the Chola dynasties. So the temple become a nucleus of the settlement. What is meant by nucleus? Nucleus means a core where the people started settling there because of the temple. So it become a core of settlement. It means the nucleus. There were the centers of craft production like bronze images. Now this is very important part of the Chola dynasty. They make a significant role in making the images with the bronze. Bronze is nothing but two metal. When you mix together, it become a bronze. Tin and copper, when you mix, it become a bronze. It is an alloy. So you can understand by this, and the beautiful picture of images of Nataraj and beautiful images you can find in your textbook. Even there is on the board. So temples receive huge land and endowment from the nucleus. Endowment, temples receive huge land means, endowments means a person, the kings, the rulers used to give the money, lot of money to build the temples. Why they used to give this money? Because they want to create their power and they want to control their whole power. When the temple is there under control, this power is under control. So endowment means they provided lot of money, permanent money for the temple. So temples used to receive lot of money from rulers, and they produced this land, and they went into mentoring all specialists who work at that place. And those who live near the temples, those especially those where the temple is there, people used to live there, priest, garland makers, cook, sweepers, musicians, dancers, because they are totally depend on the temple. When the temple is, priest is also depend on the temple. So it become like a center, it become like a core of economy, you can understand, the core of economy where these people all are earning the money. All are earning the money and they were surviving, right? The next thing is the temples were not only the worship, they were hub of economy and social and culture. Let me explain you this point. The temples were not only the places of worship, they are not only for the god, for the devotion, nothing like that, but it become develop the economy, because economy means people used to come there to visit the temple. Sometimes they used to come for any functions. It is become a social where you find the people joined and they used to do wedding or any program in the temple. So by that the temple become a very important, where even the cultural life as well as people started giving and taking. Their social life is like this. They used to give and take, and culture means they come to know about their culture because of the temple. The craft association with the temples are making bronze images. Especially those people are very fond of making images. We are going to see further how the images are created in next lesson, hopefully. Then Chola's bronze images are considered among the finest in the world, and sometimes the images are made by the devotee. Suppose some person is a devotee in the temple, he himself make such a beautiful image and he donate to the temple. And that bronze images you can find so beautifully of Shiva and Nataraja, all so many images that you can find, right? So all these things are splendid temples and bronze sculptures developed in the Chola Empire, Chola dynasty, right? Now coming to the next point, we will discuss about Agriculture and irrigation of Cholas.